Just wait for their... Okay. Good morning, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to Kananaskis and the 2025 G7 Leaders Summit. I'm pleased all leaders are here, honored by your presence. In my home province, Alberta, in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, I'd note that we are also meeting on Treaty 7 territory. These are the traditional lands of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Stoney Nakoda Nations, and the Tsuut'ina First Nations. And we're gathering at one of those turning points in history. I think we all recognize that turning point where the world looks to this table for leadership. 50 years ago, in France, a group of leading industrial nations got together in the face of global economic and financial crisis. The end of the international monetary system is known. Stagflation threatening, challenges in the Middle East, geopolitical challenges in the Middle East. And it was the frank, informal discussions around that table in Rambouillet that led to a long period of decisions and prosperity at that time. Alors, nous avons de la chance d'avoir le doyen du G7 avec Monsieur le Président maintenant. And then following the fall of the Berlin Wall, the G7 gathered to integrate those countries that had been behind the Iron Curtain of communism and to accelerate the flow of capital and trade to the developing world. 23 years ago, the G7 met here in Kananaskis. We were just talking about it. And that was when the world was still reeling from the aftershocks of 9/11, another turning point in history. And amongst the many decisions taken were control of the spread of weapons of mass destruction, a subject that we'll be coming back to. So as I said, we're meeting at one of those hinge moments, those turning points in history. The world's more divided and dangerous. Hostile states and terrorists have expanded their capabilities and their reach, threatening global security in our local communities. Global commerce, energy systems, even intelligence are all being rewired. En tant que membre du G7, nous avons la possibilité de façonner le monde de demain. Le monde plus sûr, plus prospère, plus juste et plus libre. Mais le G7 doit s'adapter pour arriver à ses fins. Nostalgia isn't a strategy. We have to change with the times and to build a better world. And some of you, such as you, Mr. President, have anticipated these massive changes and are taking bold measures to address them. All of us around this table are reinforcing our militaries and security services for the new world. But we all know that there can be no security without economic prosperity, and no prosperity without resilience. And in a world where shocks flow across the borders, that resilience comes from cooperation. Cooperation that starts around this table. Cooperation that can lead to a new era of prosperity. Energy security and critical minerals, artificial intelligence, quantum, combating human smuggling and transnational repression. So we will have open, frank discussions over the course of the next 2 days. We might not agree on absolutely every issue, but where we will cooperate, we will make an enormous difference for our citizens and for the world, and bring the next era of prosperity, I hope, to the benefit of those we serve. Avec tout cela, merci beaucoup aux membres de media. Thank you, colleagues. We have some work to do, which will begin in a moment. Thank you very much. instructions. We're resolute, but also happy. To left to the right. Yeah, we go from left to the right. Yeah. Everyone gets a direct line of sight. Ready, guys? Pretty good? Hi. Get a wave. It's a shame. Excellent. Good, guys. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
President, any statement on why you're leaving the G7 early for Washington?
Well, I have to be back. Very important. I want to just thank our great host. He did a fantastic job. Thank you in Canada. But you probably see what I see, and I have to be back as soon as I can. I'm going to have dinner with these wonderful leaders, and then I get on the plane. I have to be back early.
Have you heard of the National Security Council?
I loved it. I tell you, I loved it. And I think we got a lot done. Really a lot done. In fact, UK, we signed a big trade deal today, and we're working on others. But we had just a really great relationship with everybody, and it's really nice. I wish I could stay for tomorrow, but they understand. Is
there a reason,
big,
Mr. President, that you
stuff.
can't do your business
You have
from
questions for anybody else?
Is there a reason that you can't do your business
Well,
from
please,
here? Is there a reason you can't do your business from here, sir?
We've got a bit more work to do, so we'll go do it over
Mr.
dinner.
Carney,
But
have you
thank you
been
very much.
briefed on this?
I'm very grateful for the president's presence, his contributions, and I fully understand why.
We'll see
why
you
he
on the
must
plane.
return. Okay.
We'll see you on
Take
the
care.
plane.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President.
Thank you, everybody.
The Right Honorable Mark Carney, Prime Minister of Canada, and Mrs. Diana Fox Carney. Le Très Honorable Mark Carney, Premier ministre du Canada, et Madame Diana Fox Carney. Her Excellency Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, and Professor Dr. Heiko von der Leyen. Son Excellence, Madame Ursula von der Leyen, Présidente de la Commission européenne, et Professeur Dr. Heiko von der Leyen. His Excellency António Costa, President of the European Council. Son Excellence Monsieur António Costa, Président du Conseil européen.
You will dutifully bring it. Diana had a well, I guess we'll be. I will, exactly. You know what she might do? She may come. I think we'll just sit through it.
His Excellency Friedrich Merz, Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, and Mrs. Charlotte Merz. Son Excellence, Monsieur Friedrich Merz, Chancelier de la République fédérale d'Allemagne, et Madame Charlotte Merz.
Thank you for enduring our football talk. This is my wife. Thank you.
Getting to know each other well.
No, it was good. I got Thank you. Okay, see you in a minute.
His Excellency Shigeru Ishiba, Prime Minister of Japan, and Mrs. Yoshiko Ishiba. Son Excellence, Monsieur Shigeru Ishiba, Premier ministre du Japon, et Madame Yoshiko Ishiba.
Yeah, coming here. This is my wife. So you go that area. Yes, my wife's right. Okay. Is that the left? Yep.
The Right Honorable Sir Keir Starmer, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Le Très Honorable Sir Keir Starmer, Premier ministre du Royaume-Uni de Grande-Bretagne et d'Irlande du Nord.
You're going to get tired of being created that way. It's always talking to me. I know. It is a good spot. But yes, it's much better. Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be all right. Another guy. Okay, we'll just stop and talk to you. Yeah, you're out. Oh. Of course, you'll have no time to count the wind back. Very good. All right. Okay. Yeah. And I'll see you in a moment. Yeah.
Her Excellency Giorgia Meloni, President of the Council of Ministers of the Italian Republic. Son Excellence, Madame Giorgia Meloni, Président du Conseil des ministres de la République italienne.
think I got most of it.
The Honorable Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, l'Honorable Donald J. Trump, Président des États-Unis d'Amérique.
Beautiful. I know. It's so beautiful. It's good. Good. Thanks for really appreciate that. There's a big. I got to introduce my wife. My wife Diana. You go over there. I'll put you in the middle. Okay. Good. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Perfect weather for it. We got the board down the other day. They said 100% chance of rain. I thought it was supposed to rain. But they're paying 50 years of it. Okay, thank you. You good? Okay. All right, so Doc, if you come this way, yeah, and then we'll step off.
On the bunker buster, are you considering sending bunker busters to Israel first? Are you more likely to Israel first?
His Excellency Emmanuel Macron, President of the French Republic. Son Excellence, Monsieur Emmanuel Macron, Président de la République française.
Monsieur le Président. Tout va bien. Moi aussi. Mais tu as pris une route très difficile, moi.
Oui, et puis il faut bien. J'ai une route très plate.
Take your pull number 2.